The world took a collective pause on Thursday when news broke that former South African President Nelson Mandela had passed away. The iconic freedom fighter and legendary peacemaker had been ailing for some time. While the world anticipated his passing due to his failing health, it made the news none the easier. Reaction has been coming in from the world over and indeed the Caribbean and St. Lucie. Nelson Mandela visited St. Lucie in 1998. He was president at the time and had accepted an invitation from the chairman of CARICOM and Prime Minister of Grenada, Dr. Keith Mitchell, to attend the 19th meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of CARICOM hosted in St. Lucie.
St. Lucie is one of the most beautiful places I visited. Its beauty is breathtaking. I know that one day I will die for a very, very long time. But visiting St. Lucie seems to guarantee to me that it will take some time before death prevails over me.
A youth rally was hosted at the Derek Walcott Square in Mandela's honor. In his larger-than-life but humble way, the foremost icon of the 20th century laughed and danced and embraced the many young people gathered at the Derek Walcott Square. He inspired them to use education as their tool to emerge as leaders.
We often say that the youth of today are the leaders of tomorrow. Some of you are going to be members of parliament in your country. You are going to be ambassadors representing your country in foreign countries. You are going to be members of the United Nations, of the Commonwealth, of the non-aligned movement, of CARICOM. But if you are going to play that role today, you need a special equipment so that you can serve your country. Education.
Mandela was famously quoted as saying, "Overcoming poverty is not a task of charity, it is an act of justice. Like slavery and apartheid, poverty is not natural. It is man-made and it can be overcome and eradicated by the actions of human beings. Sometimes it falls on a generation to be great. You can be that great generation. Let your greatness blossom." Unquote. Here in St. Lucie, he also spoke to the youth about rising above poverty.
Poverty does not start today. It has always been there. Don't allow poverty to keep away from equipping yourself for the purpose of improving your capacity to serve your country.
Mandela was revered the world over. His death solicited strong reaction from many generations around the world. Many took to social media to pay tribute to the former South African president who led his country out of the grips of apartheid and spearheaded the reconciliation process which unified his country. Lovely St. Amy Joseph, HDS News Force.